Hello and welcome back, folks. We are going to finish up today in our fourth video on California I record books. We've been through setting up a book, we've been through a budget, we've been through an ownership agreement, been through placement agreements, we've been through journals. Last things that I want to look at today is the calendar and the FFA activities and how that works. So what we need to do first is that if you have not done so prior to this video, you're going to want to make a book. We've been working on that practice book, correct? We want to create a actual book now. So we want this book to be for 2016. We want that for this year. So this might be Lund Senior book, or we could put Lund fourth book, Lund third book, whatever we want to say. Okay, we'll say Lund third book. Teachers are, oh wait, not Ugly and Uglier, Mr. Brown and Mr. Lund. Alright, now School to Lake, chapter all filled in, perfect. We can go ahead and click this box for report on state degree. We want to do that. And then hit save. Now you can see down here we have two different books. We've had that practice book that we were working out of on the years of 2010. Now we have a true book, essentially, that is actually for this year. And then we're going to continue to work on this probably once a month to keep you up to date. Alright, so we've got that set up. Now we need to set up an enterprise that you are actually going to be working in. So many of you may have a placement enterprise where you are getting paid, right? Placement, paycheck, keep that in mind. So let's go in here and we're going to work for Tule Lake FFA School Farm. Do you own the school farm? Nope. But you do get a paycheck. So go down. We don't need to do anything with these boxes yet. Click save. Okay, now, well, it looks like I got an extra livestock broker project in there. Oh well. But you can see here I have my Tule Lake FFA School Farm placement. This might be Staunton Farms, Crawford Farms, Cedar Point Nursery, whatever it might be, okay? But this is what you're actually doing. So who do you actually work for?
Don't forget Ernesto if he ever shows up.
Or Ernesto. Yeah, we gotta have Ernesto in there. Next, so we've got our enterprises set up. We need to then go over to calendar today. So one of the things is we're gonna go here on the calendar, and we're going to come down here. One of the nice features about the iBook is that you can import chapter events and you're not having to enter in every event. So I'm going to show you how to import chapter events. So we're going to change this date right here since our book is for the year of 2016. We're going to go down here and write 1/1/2016. The through date, we can leave it at 8/3, that's fine, that's how far out we have dates for. And then all you're simply going to do is click on import chapter events. It's going to think for a minute. And then you will notice that it's going to pop up with all of the events that we have so far for the spring. So now you have all the different activities that you could possibly, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of them. Alright. So once you have that done, your next job then is to come through here, and we're going to scroll to the bottom for stuff that's already happened. Many of you maybe helped or even competed at the Tule Lake Invitational Contest that we put on a few weeks ago. So over here you're going to click on the attend button. You're going to need to go through all of these as they happen and click on events that you attended. If you attended an event that you don't see there, we'll go over that in a second of how to put that in. So right here we're going to click on attend. Mr. Lund was at this contest. He was a coordinator of the Ag Mechanics contest. The level, This is state level actually. We had schools from all over the state. So all you do is type in what you did, whether you were just an attendee, were you a volunteer, were you a competitor or a contestant. Just tell me what your placing responsibility was there. Then you're going to go ahead and click Save. Now, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. After I click Save, I say, oh cool, it went right down here. But what happened to all my other calendar activities? Well, this program dumped us onto what we call the FFA Activities log. Rather than us being on the calendar page, which we were just on, it put us onto a new screen. So to get back to calendar, we're going to have to go back to activities, click on calendar again, and then it'll bring us back to our most recent calendar. Okay, so that is important to remember. Like I said, you're going to also want to click on things. The chapter meetings are not necessarily in here, so we had a chapter meeting back there in January. We had breakfast for dinner. If you were at that meeting, you're going to come up here. Let's see, let me pull down here and see what Wednesday that was. That was, I believe, Mr. Brown was gone, so that would have been Wednesday the 13th. We had an FFA meeting. So 1/13/2016. Start time, that started at 6 p.m. And our end date, well, we're going to leave it blank. See, it says if the same as start, we're going to leave it blank. It didn't run for multiple days, did it? And this we might say chapter, oh, there it is, chapter meeting. And it was held at Tule Lake High School. And from there, we're going to hit save. Now watch, let's go down here and find it. Oh, take a look. On January 13th, I put in that we had a 6 p.m. chapter meeting at the Tule Lake High School, and I'm going to go over here and say I attended that meeting. And you know what? I didn't have a whole lot of responsibility there, but I was an active attendee and ate the food. What level is this? Well, that's a chapter level, so it was just chapter members there. Go ahead and click Save, and that's our calendar. Alright folks, so that is your FFA Activities log and your calendar. Alright, so any questions, come find me. Good luck, work hard.